Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Russia. We used to be Novgorod and we're going for the Frozen Assets achievement, in which we have to have 90% of the trade power in the White Sea trade node and have to make that trade node into the most powerful trade node in the world. We got up to 42 ducats, which is pretty good, but still not the most powerful node because, well, the English channel is just insane. Just insane. We still have to figure out a way to deal with that in the future, but for now, we're doing a lot of expansion. I would call it defensive expansion in many cases, because we're just attacking people that would otherwise coalition us, and that's just really defensive, right? And then if you have a lot of wars go against them, you kind of want to take some land, because otherwise all the war would have been for naught. So, it's kind of not an option not to expand defensively. I think that's right. Anyway. In such a war of defensive expansion, we attacked our neighbors in Khorasan, which were guaranteed by Gilan next door. Gilan, who previously took land from them, and now Gilan has guaranteed them. And now Gilan is dying because of it. That's how the cookie crumbles around here. There's a free general here, so why not have a general on that army? You guys might as well hang around and be merged and then drill. Because why not drill at war? Peace out from Gilan. So we could probably peace out Gilan. So let's see. Let's first see what my what I would want from Khorasan. Was this a really great province? No. I thought there was a fine province around here. That's not really. So I really don't want a lot of land out of Khorasan. It is fine to take some land here. Nishapur is fine, I think, because of gems, but gems are not very strong anymore. What does this do to a coalition? Nothing really relevant. If I took a bunch more, just out of interest. Not that. Coalition would add Fars. Fars would allow a coalition to happen if we didn't ever choose to Trans-O and Afghanistan. So it's totally fine. So, I was just checking that so we can now first take some stuff from Gilan. And you have a set of trade, right? Yes. This one here in Sari. Definitely want that. Ooh, people do care. Care a lot more. Still don't care about Trans-O, Afghanistan, Khorasan, or Gilan. So it's only Adabil, Jaunpur, and Fars. Guess that's fine. Kinda also like to have Ifshahan, but that seems a bit ambitious. Right? I don't think we can take Ifshahan in... No. Oh, it's Khorasan's. Never mind, maybe we can. Could just do this. Who else got added here? Baluchistan. That's not. So this seems fine. Overextension is 30%. And you can also give me war reparations. And monies. Monies. Good. Because we need monies, because we have to buy an institution for 6,000 ducats. Yes. This is fine. Only for themselves. Take it. Then core it. Or not. Oh, can't yet because Khorasan is still in the war. And they also want that land. Or of course on it. What does our overextension say? 30%. Let's get a diplomat back. Also get my army back to Golestan, sure. In Russia, where it belongs. Khorasan. If I were to sue for peace and were to take all this, what would happen? Baluchistan gets added as well. So we have Baluchistan, Fars, Ardabil and Jaunpur. Or do we have to choose to Ardabil too? Kind of feel like we might. We do not. So this is technical coalition possibility. Probably not a real one. Most of these people really don't matter. I think this is fine. But then I'm not taking Ifshar. No, 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 I want that. That adds Hormuz. I mean, I guess we can sit on this war for a bit. Also, how much overextension would this be? If we did this... Only 33%, that's fine. It's nothing. Choose daily has ended, that's my subject, that is fine. Nobody needs to choose the subject. Well, probably not nobody. How did you get Nami here? And where are you running? Kerman. We've won this war. Could obviously just peace out. But you saw the coalition. I'd rather reduce that at least by a bit. I don't think they actually would coalition me. But if they did, it would be annoying. 20%, sure. And we're very close to capping on Diplo and Admin. And we're very far away from taking tech. Also, we don't have the institution yet. How are we doing on that? What got cheaper? Because it's spreading in more places. I think this state... Oh no, it's Novgorod. I turned on the spread edict in some states. Like South Karelia. But it's not done spreading in South Karelia. Right? No, it's not. Do I want other states to be turned on then? Not what I'm looking for. Like this one, for example, with Regev in it. Why not? Why not? 12 have institution spread. Advancement effort. There. We have a policy that we can turn on that gives us 10% institution spread, but that seems expensive. Because it means we have to pay monarch points for it. If those 5k try to attack my drilling army, that would make me unhappy. Please don't. It's January. Let's look at that peace deal again. Hormuz is still in by 1. So 1 more year and they're out. The rest will stay in for basically ever. Probably forcing us to do some more defensive expansion. What do we want now? I like reduced harsh treatment costs a lot. Yeah. It makes it a lot less annoying to have to harsh treat people. And actually makes harsh treatment a sort of viable way of buying absolutism. Close to that cap. Marvelous. England likes me. I know we like England. We kind of probably have to do some more development in places like... What about Bratslav? Well, the burghers are unhappy currently. Right, I remember burghers. So let's wait with our development as long as we can. So that we can have the potential for not overpaying for the development. Probably gonna have to. Royal merge to Mecklenburg. Probably gonna drop that when that ends. I'm not gonna remake it. We made that earlier because we really need an heir, but it's not really giving us anything. If only I could make you happy. I can't. Could spend Diplo on mercantilism, but that's rather weak. Just do some development, a tiny bit. In... Where did I say was good? This has encouraged development at least, so why not? Sure, there's a reason this has to encourage development. Just spending tiny bits right now, just in case we manage to make the burghers happy, before we have to spend the rest. And at the end of the year, we can easily peace out Khorasan. Hopefully call for pizza is not going to come up. Boyars now require more land that they can have. Ooh, what we should have done with our admin is make another state. Should still do that. Dagestan. is in the right trade node, right? Yeah, it's in the Astrakhan trade node, which we care about. So why not make you a state? Good old Avaria area. Speaking, still hard. Words, very difficult. And then we give something to the boyars. Didn't really matter. Not a lot of autonomy here. Anything? You have some autonomy and you're in boyar's place. You're not quite enough. But I guess it's a start, and then they just get... Fine, this place. Oh, clergy's also unhappy about it. Was there a decent clergy place with autonomy? It's less than 25, but still. Fine clergy place. I don't know how big of a fan I am of the whole states thing being tied to the estates. Because... Well, I guess you could call it somewhat interesting interaction with the estates that you move land around. So you give them high autonomy land and then take away low autonomy land. But if you're severely limited on states, you don't really have land to give away. So you just end up giving them the same land or having them stay on the same land all the time, which is kind of boring. Then again, it also means you don't have to micromanage as much, which is nice, I guess. It is January. Keeping my peace deal. Right? Farce, Ardabil. Period. Good. Send that demand. And then spend the rest of my spare admin on coring everything. Nice. 63% overextension, it's fine. I always said, oops, we have a lot of land, a lot of money, we have to spend our money. But no, we don't. We actually don't. We want that institution and we want it soon. How are we doing? It's getting more expensive again. Well, we got more land, I guess. Yep. Keep on colonizing Siberia. It's kind of quick. I like that. It's been pointed out to me in the comments many episodes ago that I should be doing this for quick expansion. It took me a while to form Russia, but it is useful to do, definitely. I like it. It's not a lot of interesting interaction, you just click all the buttons you can here and then pay a tiny bit of Diplo for it. But it's still nice to have the ability to do that. Werden, something something, invest in new technology, yeah, but I don't want to yet. Norway embracing manufactories. I want to as well. I missed the old quest that gives you manufactory spread, but with the new quest system that is no longer possible. You keep getting quests that was like build a marketplace here, build a manufactory there, and then you would get some spread of manufactories for that. Not that it would be super useful right now. Unrest reduction, less institution spread, no. Lose 10 legitimacy, ugh. Wouldn't be super useful right now, because we're trying to avoid spending money. And if we did that, we'd have to spend more money on building all these things. But would still be nice to have in the game in general. They were actually interesting missions. Most of the missions were not interesting, so I do like the new quest system overall. But some of the missions were actually... They give you something to do. They give you a direction to go into, they give you something to do. And now that seems to be very limited. Even... Oops. Even now that we have our own Russia-specific missions, most of what they were like, okay, now expand here, now expand here. It's nice, but not super relevant at all. Let's, oops, grab these 40% in Warsaw, sure. Is there anybody we should be accepting? Uralic. So many different cultures in our land. 4% Uralic. Let's do it. We currently have Diplo power in spades. Let's accept that. How are we doing on rebels? None, essentially. Good. Cores are coming in. Everything is fine so far, except for the high price on that institution. 5,600 ducats still. Even though it's spread to a lot of places in our country now. Can probably turn off the edict in a place or two. Is it on in North Karelia? It is. Well, it's spreading, still spreading to Karelia, but that's a very low... Oh no, it's not on there. Where did I turn it on? Here? Yes. And you have it. Everywhere except in Viborg. Which is getting it very quickly now, I assume. Not that quickly. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, let's turn it off. Kind of have to find the balance between spending money on spreading it faster and, well, keeping that money instead so you can embrace it faster. Let's just do it this way. It's gonna happen soon enough. I think we're still ahead of time too, yeah. We're not in a super big hurry to embrace that. Should be fine. Late maintenance, minus 10%, that helps us gain some money. Bohemia influencing Lüneburg. Estate stuff swapping around, that's something we waited for. Because now we can finally take military power from our boyars, I think. They have another minus 10 dropping off in 68, but before that diet help is gonna drop off, so that's fine. They're happy-ish. We would need another 30. 30 is difficult. 20 is easy, 35 is easy. 30 would require call diet, which requires us to wait until 65. Bah. I don't want to give them a bunch of land. 5% worth of land is a lot these days, right? I start going around and trying to give them land. 0.4% influence. 1.6% influence. Yeah, I have to give them like 50, 60, 70 development to make this worth it. Maybe I just don't care enough about the military power to do this. Don't really have anything good, I think, to spend my Diplo on. I could get mercantilism, but mercantilism is just trade efficiency, right? Mercantilism. It should be somewhere in trade screen, of course. Mercantilism. Provincial trade power. That's not horrible. Guess I might as well click that once. Although Diplo development is also really good for us because it's production, and production means more trade value, and trade value is what we really need. Oh, the core is coming in, very nice. No longer overextended, improving relations. Where's my war, though? Have you made me my claim? You have. So we can declare on Punjab, who is still allied to Chagatai. If I were to declare war on Punjab now, Chagatai would come in, and then we can take some land from Chagatai, including the center of trade in Samarkand. Good. Stop drilling. And I guess you too. And I think that should be enough. I don't think Chagatai has many troops. And since Ming can't come in, should be totally fine. That said, maybe I do rival Ming now. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't like it. We have to be very careful to not have rebellious subjects now. Because our rivals are now Ming and the Ottomans. Don't want to fight either. But what this does is give us the chance of staying above 50 power projection here. And that is important. Ottomans fabricating claims on us, that is not surprising to me. You get ready to siege that, you get ready to kill that. And then I think we just go in and murderize. Conversion. should be close to having enough ducats to do the whole thing. Yeah, we're very close. National unrest. Until for 10 years, that is not something I want. Or we divorce the prince and lose 15 prestige, and Mecklenburg probably hates us. Goodbye, prince. Don't think we need to gain authority. I think we're at 100, right? We are. So I'd rather gain the admin power, I guess. Which means I also need to spend the admin power on maybe another state. Tabarestan. Tabarestan. And actually, wait, this is Tabarestan? This is in the wrong trade node. No, I don't want this to be a state. So next best thing is Fergana, I guess. Or Emirati. Where's Fergana? Fergana. That seems better. But it doesn't have a center of trade in it, does it? Do I still have centers of trade that are not in states? That would be the real question, right? And I mean, I have these two, but they don't count. Because they are in the wrong trade node. I think the answer is no. Maybe in Poland. What about Lublin? That's not a state yet, right? Because most of the land in Lublin is Bohemian in nature. But maybe we're going to take that in the future. Let's do this. Unfortunately, that didn't use any of my admin. I mean, I say unfortunately. It's nice, of course, but it makes it harder to spend my admin, grr. If I give Lublin to the burghers now, are they happy? Are you going to be happy? Close. Didn't I have another place that I found that hadn't been given to the burghers yet? Feel like the answer is yes. Like Moskva, maybe. No, I did give that to the burghers. This place? Yes, Nizhny Novgorod. Burghers, you can have it. Almost making you happy. So close. And then? What then? All the ones in Crimea are taken, right? Except for the one that's owned by the Ottomans, which... I wonder if we could threaten war on the Ottomans. What about Kabul? This wants to be a state for sure. And court, actually spending some admin and giving that to the burghers to make them happy. Also to get more trade power. And then I can import them, lose 5 authority, that's fine, and we're fine-ish. Still close to cap on a lot of things. Let's just press one more mercantilism tick here while we can. Is that true? No, let's develop. I think production efficiency is just, or production is just going to be very good for us. So let's just find a place that is nice. Wait, Narva? Aren't you a center of trade? No. Do centers of trade give any bonuses? No, it's just fixed trade power, okay. Bratslav? Isn't the right trade node, is relatively cheap. The burghers should no longer be increasing the price here. Let's wait for a month. And there's a month. What did I say? Bratslav? This place. Yes, it's fine now. So we can put some improvement in there. Good. And even some admin, sure. No, which estate is unhappy again? Probably the the boyars, yes. Always the boyars. Whining. New states I made. Don't really have any autonomy anyway. So give me some sort of boyars province or just a terrible province. But I would prefer one that is boyars focused. This one is kind of Boyar's focus, and it should probably be enough, right? Yeah. Here, have it. Fine. Now. War, right? War. What is it good for? Well, a lot of things, actually. Thank you for asking. Declare. I'm gonna call in Chagatai, but I'm not gonna co-belligerent Chagatai because then Ming comes in and the whole point is moot. Let's declare war, take Margala. Chagatai is gonna help. In a day. It's fine. And crunch the Punjabi. No, I think I can just drop the cannons. Do you have a siege? You do have a siege whip, so let's drop all the infantry instead. Move those up there. I don't think a horde is going to show up down here. And then I can probably do this. No, it's potential for a horde army to just show up out of the Terra Incognita here. Have to be a bit careful. We can embrace now. If we do, we lose all our money. So if anything happens, then again, how close are we to getting it cheaper? Doesn't seem that is very close at all. Can't see any provinces. Well, there's one that's about to swap. And we're going to make some money. Let's wait a couple of months anyway. We are still ahead of time. Let's take the institution once we actually want to take tech. Doesn't really make sense to take it earlier. It would then only mean that we have less room to save up monarch points. Would be bad. None of you are half price. I did like having improved relation guy. I'm gonna go back to that. Russia occupied Kashgar, as they should. And we did already crush these guys, so your job can now be to stand on the Chagatai capital. Penal colony. Let's gain some unrest and local settler increase. Sure. Set it up. Send them all to Australia. Not actually Australia, obviously. Control of Russia. Trade could change to iron. We're making money. There will be blood. The leader has left us. That is not nice. Where at, though? Apparently on one of the warring armies. You can drill. Don't be scared just because we're at war. Probably the siege leader that was on here, yeah. Bah. Oh, this is just 5 cannons. We should be a bit careful. Oh, look. Another siege leader. Because just 5 cannons could just die. So this is not... Oh, this is... Wasteland, I think. Let's send the infantry with the cannons. And this is definitely going to be my last episode I record today. My voice is completely gone. Choose to Sweden, Norway, Denmark has ended, so we could also expand again in the north. And I mean, there's still some provinces in the North Sea trade node, right? That we don't own. Yeah. But I can't fabricate on Norway directly because they are subjects, so I would have to fabricate on the Danes. But I kind of want to do that soon. You're still improving with outraged countries, you're targeting subjects, both of which is nice. I guess let's wait for that a bit. Don't really need those claims yet. Not that having claims ever bad. Okay, now this land is actually something we can move into. My subject was nice enough to discover stuff for us. Won the siege of Aksu. 100%. Is that all of Chagatai too? Yes. So how much of Chagatai can I take without people being, well, a bit unhappy about it? Can I take all of it? I mean, I can't take all of it. Who cares? Quite a few people. Transo, Afghanistan, Chagatai, irrelevant. Jaunpur, Baluchistan, Fars, Malwa, and Ardabil, all kind of relevant. I mean, they're not strong. I don't think they're actually going to coalition me, but they are starting to be a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I think we just take it all. This gives us overextension of 35. Any cool cores here? We could release Jharkhand, but that's a horde. I don't want a horde subject. Could feed it to Delhi though. That's fine. So I'm gonna transfer this directly to Delhi. I'm gonna peace out Chagatai, super peace, and take all of that. Screw coalitions. And then in 41 days, when I have my stuff back, diplomat back, I can go and give this land to Delhi. And you guys can hang out somewhere. Next war might even be Ardabil. Maybe, just to get them out. We have an army there though. Who are your friends, Ardabil? Mushasha, Gilan. So Gilan would be back in, maybe. So let's park you near Gilan then. And you guys need to park somewhere where you can actually hang out. Like here. Alright. No, I'm not coring. Just give me my diplomat back. Good trade to fur. I think we have enough money to embrace this institution. Yeah, we still have almost 1,000 ducats left afterwards. That's good enough. Embrace menu. No. No need. Still need to wait for the end of the year. Then we embrace it. That's my diplomat. So Punjab, diplomacy, super peace. Give me that. Nobody else. Give me all your money. And we're happy. And then I will give this land to Delhi, I think. Right? I don't need to. I could just core it. I have the admin. So I guess I just core it. We're not overextended, right? I mean, not. No, it's fine. Just core it here. That's all good. We have that reduced core creation cost, so it's probably decent to core a lot. Means we don't go over the admin, that is fine. Convert a thing, convert another thing. Yeah, second trading in copper. Second missionary would be nice by now. Still don't think it was right to take religious ideas, but or would have been nice to, right to take religious ideas, but it's having an extra diplomat would be really nice now. Not diplomat, you know what I mean. A missionary. So it's January, we should be no longer ahead of time, good. So we embrace the institution for 1,000,000 ducats. Get a bonus to goods produced, get capped, but that's fine because we just take tech, and tech, and tech. And one more admin tech and we can finally take trade ideas. But that's, well, I'm not going to promise that that's going to be next episode. We might not even get one admin tech in the next episode, but we have to move on to the next episode now because we're out of time and I'm out of a voice. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything at all you want to say tell me, say to me, or just say, use that comment section right below this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.